Hey man, we live as a motherfucker right now, man. Fuck your opinion. The podcast. Young author, Blink 182.
Oh, he named the show after okay. Young author always comes with some good fire. Bars.
All these small things caught up in my brain and make me insane. You're bad, let's clap. Drop the fatty tatty on a nigga lap. This why we're in the club, and shawty, you know that. Ball 30 stacks, put it on the tab and throw it back. 2 bricks in the stack, and shawty, you know that. Put it on the tab and baby, you can throw it back. Atlanta, cheetah, striped suit, posted with the zebras. Kodak, cause I'm black, I'm posted up with the Z's. Got a brand new piece, no bunny jumping. Started with the bang, ended it the same. Felt like you really knew me, you riding with the gang. Took it through the VIP, asked me for my chain. Call my nigga, asking why these bitches all the same. All these small things, they're caught up in my brain and make me insane. You're bad, let's clap. Drop the fatty tatty on a nigga lap. This why we're in the club, shawty, you know that. All 30 stacks, put it on the tab and throw it back. 2 bricks in a stack, shawty, you know that. Put it on the tab and baby, you can throw it back. Can't pick the whip, we headed to the beach. Rolling with the crib, full bloods and a G. This rap life really is lit as it seems. Shorty about to find out what it's like to be me. All these small things, they caught up in my brain, make me insane. You're bad, let's clap. Drop the fatty tatty on a nigga lap. This why we're in the club, and shawty, you know that. Bought 30 stacks, put it on the tab and throw it back. 2 bricks in a stack, and shawty, you know that. Put it on the tab and baby, you can throw it back. Barely sober, here I'm old. Every day I'm growing up, I'm getting told. I just got paid, I took the Thule oath. All these niggas just tryna screw me up. So I said it, take a set it. I said it, eat up some lettuce and lettuce. All these niggas wood, all these niggas jokes, all these niggas broke. Said it, did this shit yet again. Lettuce. I'm back and I'm better than. So just let us in.
Hey Don,
What's up?
you gotta turn that up, man. Hey, we got
All these small things
where the
caught
bump
up in my
at?
brain and make me insane.
It's about to go
You're
on. Man,
bad,
it's too late. I guess they're
let's
like,
clap. Drop the fatty tatty on a nigga lap. This why we're in the club, shawty, you know that. All 30 stacks, put it on the tab and throw it back. 2 bricks in a stack, shawty, you know that. Put it on the tab and baby, you can throw it back.
You said what you said was what was up with the volume?
it might be me. Hold up. Never mind, it's good. Hold up.
Okay. Nah, if you hit the joint it's low, let me know. Cause I mean I got it to the volume I normally set it to.
Yeah, it's my okay.
Yes, sir, man. That's young author.
Yeah, Blink 80. What's it? Blink 182.
Blink 182. Yeah, Blink 182.
Mm-hmm.
That's a group, right?
That was dope. Yeah, actually, that's where the song came from. All these small things.
Okay.
It came from that group Blink 182. But hey, shout out to young author. You know what I mean?
Big
he
house.
Always got something fresh. Big house.
Yeah,
he always got
big
something
house in the
fresh.
building.
Hey, yeah, dude's got. He got a dope. I like that because he kind of paid a little homage to. That shows he got a good ear. He got a good musical ear though. But let me let everybody know. It's obviously they can see. Stepdog is not here. He's on. We gotta always say he's on location. Sometimes
he on location. He having some because he always talking shit about our internet. He having some Laurel internet issues right now, man. PG, what do you say? PG County internet.
You gonna put the man on blast? I'll try and give him a decent courtesy, Don.
Nah, man, because he always talking shit about my internet or your internet when we have problems, man. So I gotta jab him. I gotta jab him tonight, man. Step, get your internet together, man.
Shots fired. Hey, no bullshit. But hey, so much taken for Step. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me get set. All right, here you go. What it do is fuck your shit. See, that's I'm just
go ahead, man. You got 2 parts. Just go ahead and
okay. I got this. All right, let me get it ready. Let me focus. Lazy focus. Stay in there. All right. What it do? Live from the pit. It's Fuck Your Opinion, the podcast. I thought Don, what happened to your part?
I don't know, man. You sounded a little jacked up for a second. I don't know if it was my internet or your internet, but I don't know. Step probably sending the internet gods to us, man. But it seemed like your shit was cracking up for a second, man. But hey, yo, this is Fuck Your Opinion, the podcast, man. Don Gotti Nash.
Your man Toucan. Ain't nothing wrong with my bars is up. My bars is up. I'm watching my shit. I can see my internet. My bars is up. Well, don't worry about my bars. Yeah, but it's your man Toucan. Damn, man. What's up, folks? Hey. Thank you for joining again on Fuck Your Opinion, the podcast with the fellas. Well, 2 out of 3, but you know, we might get some people drop in, some folks might drop in. You know how it is here. We live, so we always have good folks drop in, conversations, whatever.
Yeah, and if you wanna join us, man, just click the StreamYards link, man, and you could be live on the podcast, man. You know, it's an open invite to anybody, man. Don't be unless you're just scared to show your face. Honestly, if you don't want to show your face, you could just share your mic and we can hear you. You sound like somebody coming out of nowhere. Remember the dude from a couple of weeks ago? Yeah, that's what
I'm saying. Yeah, it'll give you a little mystique with your shit. You can come in and just be completely out the blue, in the back, just an apparition of the show. You know what I'm saying? But hey, welcome to Fuck Your Opinion podcast. You can check us out once again. You know what I'm saying? Here on Thursdays. It's the PYO boys. We need a song, Don. Fuck it. It's the PYO boy something. We need to come up with some kind of mix and stuff. I mean, we old school niggas, so it's probably gonna sound like something from the 90s, but we need to come up with a 90s thorough PYO podcast interest for the ass.
That's what's up, man. I'm definitely down for that, man.
Yeah, I know the people love it. They love us. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. You know what I'm saying? But we got some interesting topics tonight, y'all. As I always say, I love the human race. It is the most creative thing on this planet, and thank you to everyone who always give us such great, interesting topics and content. Because people wild in the motherfucker. We always see that, so we always have some stories about some inventions and what the fuck we got done. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on here? Out the box. We always got some sports news. We always got something related to fucking something. But what we got, Don?
Yeah, the first topic is the Texas, the governor lifting the COVID ban, man. That's the thing that's going on in Texas. And then also, man, y'all know Coming to America coming on. I don't know if that shit dropping at 12 o'clock tonight.
Yeah,
is it dropping at 12?
Yeah, we're going to do a little watch.
Yeah, because I might have to jump in on that on tonight. I'm not even sure, but yeah, I think if it's jumping tonight, man. But yeah, man, we talking about this COVID lift, man. What you think about that, man?
I seen that bullshit. You use a little tape. We got a little something on.
Let's see what we got.
Let's let him speak his piece before we tell him fuck his opinion.
Hey, we also have Coming to America commercial.
Hey, free advertising. Don't sue us, Addy. But this is just part of the news
clip. The first man I've been with. What did you just say?
I'm a king. Put your hands together.
What you doing back here?
A king now is a king.
Hey, you ain't the king of this shop. I'm the king of this shop. I got a dog named King.
Coming to America, March 5th, rated PG-13.
Every black person has a dog named King.
Hospitalizations are the lowest that they have been in 4 months. The number of active COVID cases is the lowest since November and is less than half of what it was just a month ago. That means that far more Texans are recovering from COVID than contracting it. Also, today is the lowest positivity rate we've had in 4 months. We have been under 10% positivity rate for days now. Today, we're now under 9% positivity rate in the state of Texas. But make no mistake.
Okay, I thought it was us. So it was him. It was his fuck up.
COVID has not suddenly disappeared. COVID still exists in Texas, in the United States, and across the globe. But
what's up, Rocky?
It is clear from the recoveries, from the vaccinations, from the reduced hospitalizations, and from the safe practices that Texans are using, that state mandates are no longer needed.
All right, that's it right there, It just gave him up without.
He's talking about step internet. Yeah, he's talking about the internet. Dang, did you freeze up, Dan? I said, did you freeze up? Did you freeze up on me, man?
Nah, bro, I'm still here. I don't know what's going on with you, dude. But I'm still in the building.
I mean, I see you, but your jaw look like it was a little fuzzy, man.
You don't see the. Do you see the?
I see you now. But a few minutes ago, you was doing the
Oh, that's the thing about it.
Nah, you was doing the. Nah, you was doing the Thanos. You was doing the Thanos, man. Like they.
Oh, somebody.
Yeah,
I got snapped out of here. I got just snapped.
Right.
Oh yeah, Hey, Chris Sims, you're right. Their governor's full of shit. We was almost got off topic. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, man, this man full of shit. First of all, didn't they just have a goddamn almost nuclear fucking winter freeze and fuck over the entire state? He said, Dan looking like Thanos. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, it don't make any sense. Like, you got people in Texas, in the state of Texas right now, that still don't have water, still don't have power, and you talking about lifting a fucking ban for the whole state. I mean, you still got Arlington, Dallas, Fort Worth. You got, San Antonio. You got a lot of places in Texas that weren't affected by this big fucking winter storm or whatever. But come on, man, that shit it makes no sense. I mean, it makes sense economically because, they need to get their economy working because right now they're really fucking in a down spiral. You don't want to get into that shit, but so he's going to keep giving up numbers about how Texas is low on rates and low on this. Come on, man. Open up everything 100% is only going to fuck him up even more. And he said 4 months. We've been on lockdown for how long? Hey, Don, what's it been like? It's almost a year now.
Shit, it's been a year. Yeah, damn near a year. Yeah. Hello, Grandma, Grandma and Granddad. Thanks for checking us out. But it's been a year.
You telling me out of 12 motherfucking months, 4 of them, he's had low numbers of COVID and deaths and all of this, bullshit about, COVID with it, basically. And so now all of a sudden it's open 4 months. 4 months. If I could only work 4 months out of the year, and that would be good enough to take me through the other 8, I would think I would do that. I worked 4 grueling motherfucking months as an employee anywhere. If for 8 months we can just wipe the 8 months out, you know what I'm saying? That shit is a fucking. Hey, he's a fucking asshole. But like I said, I look at it as a business side of things. They need they need some kind of shit.
Yeah, Rocky said, I'm with this. Lift the ban. We are watching the NY. If it works, then lift the ban here too.
Hey, I was just telling my folks that this is what this shit is. This shit is about to become a trial test for people, period. They about to start the guinea pig effect because now they're like, yo, they have to figure out a way of allowing the public to start moving back into certain sectors and certain areas by itself and see how people react, see how the shit gets contracted after the lockdown. Right. So regardless if, they got immunizations and protocols and lower numbers here and all that bullshit, it's just about to be a guinea pig test, man. I'm saying it. If you don't hear it anywhere else, you hear it here. This shit's about to become the guinea pig part of the experiment.
Yeah, somebody has to take the bullet, man. I mean, it's the only way. It's the only way stuff gonna move forward. But Texas taking the bullet. I mean, and it's a rack of people in Texas. So if Georgia's
doing the same thing though.
Georgia don't seem like they've been too far away from it anyway, though. They don't seem like they've been because
they never closed.
They never. Yeah, to me, it's like Georgia. Shit, even down south, it don't seem like it seemed like that shit was always open. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think they figure they were never going to take a loss doing this shit. They rather just, and I guess a lot of people starting to look at it like, well, hey, Georgia's not half of the population in Georgia died, so it's okay for us to do the same shit here.
Hold on, Rocky said something. I mean, he on my Facebook, so I just posted the stuff on here for you can see what he said. He said, "Dan, the guinea pig happened with folks taking the vaccine."
I mean, no, that's a part of the whole process. Yeah. You got people because most of the people that's vaccinated are elderly people, and most people that's considered frontline workers. So that's already begun on that process. But now it's just trying to see how not being vaccinated, and that's how many of us going to actually follow follow the protocol before being fucking start dropping like fries. He said y'all are tripping. All right.
Chris always saying somebody tripping, man. He might pop in here in a little bit anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, man. Yeah. It's a strong possibility, bro, that they're doing this shit on purpose. Why would you do it? You just had a mass.
It's money, man. It's all about money at the end of the day, man.
It's all about money. Man.
Yeah,
that's all I can see.
Because everybody they getting pressure. They getting pressure to, hey man, you gotta get this. You gotta get this shit open, man. Like we can't keep like we hungry out here. You know what I'm saying? Like we got you in office, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you running again. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you should. Hey, because I know my man over here. He looking pretty. What he's saying is he's talking about opening. So that's where we might have to take our votes over there. Hold on, Chris.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead. You go ahead. I'm about to send them.
But no, you're right. Like I said, it's becoming what it is. Like economic pressure is building, and the government can't take care of everybody, so they have to do what they have to do, man. They got to open it up, see how shit works, see what kind of industry, and then you got to look at the places where they're opening too. Because a lot of that shit they want to open is mostly stuff that's more steam, full steam ahead for like the economic. We ain't talking about just like opening up Wendy's and shit like that. We talking about like oil plants. Manufacturing places like that do a lot of heavy manufacturing because Texas has a lot of shit, man. I mean, it produces oil, a lot of automobiles, a lot of shit comes, a lot of vegetation, fruit, a lot of shit. I mean, a lot of shit comes from Texas. It's the biggest state we got, so.
There you go.
Back in effect.
What's up, Chris?
I'm driving in this dark ass car, but y'all.
We can hear you.
Yeah.
Hey guys, what are y'all talking about? Who the guy that said we in New York watching what gonna happen to y'all? What kind of bullshit is that?
That's Rocky, man. Hey, Rocky, actually my cousin, man. He in New York, man. He wanted open.
We want to see. Yeah, dude, we already seen what would happen. There's 500,000 people dead. What the fuck? What expect?
Hey, so
that's what they're
Chris,
going to do.
Chris, so what you suggest, man? Like, you think we supposed to stay locked down forever, man? What you suggest, man? What's your suggestion? Or just keep it like it is? What you think?
Well, if we were any type of country that was about the people, we would have did like Canada. We would have did like Canada and all the other countries where the government actually gave them money. Instead of like hogging money the whole time,
right?
That's how they maintained their way of life. Yeah. They were able to be on lockdown, but they were getting monthly stipends. We over here bullshitting.
Yeah, cause they stringing us with those checks, and it ain't even that much, but they do kind of like we yo, what's up? And it's like you know what's coming. Yeah, so you is right about that. They are stringing us along with those checks, but they should do us like they do in Canada. That'd be nice, man, because people.
Dude, that's why I don't listen to that bullshit about us being the best country, dog. If you really think about it, a government's supposed to be about the people. Can't nobody say our government is about people. Can't nobody say that.
Because they damn sure ain't taking care of nobody. More people in the pandemic.
Hold on. Rocky said, that's not what I said. We watching and waiting to see what happens. So he trying. That's what he said.
That's what I thought. I said it.
That's what I thought you said. That's what I thought you said too, Rocky.
But I understand what he's saying. I don't think he meant in a malicious way. I mean,
I know what he mean.
I think he meant like a lot of other states, governors, cities, towns. They're waiting to see the results of this. But I'm like Chris. I'm with Chris on this one. We know what that's going to be, but they have to do that shit.
I think them going straight to 100% opening up I think it should be a gradual move up, man. Like,
that is insane, dog. So listen to what I'm saying. These motherfuckers gonna have clubs open.
Yeah. 100%. 100% open. Like you in the strip club.
So everything going back to full capacity.
Let's go back to normal. Shit going back to normal. I don't think it should go 100, but I think it should be a gradual. If you at 25. Maybe you go up to 35. I mean, I'm saying maybe you go up to 40. I mean, I'm just saying it should be a gradual over time.
That man didn't just say he didn't
not just 100.
They opened it up. That motherfucker didn't. just opening up. That motherfucker took away the mask mandate too.
The mask, yeah. Hey, but you know a lot of states doing that too, because they said South Carolina doing that, or they said South Carolina supposed to be taking the mask mandate. If I'm not mistaken, there's a lot of red states that's doing it.
Listen to him say it was a politician came out and said it was something called immunization by herding, and that shit is when you allow enough people to get sick where their body becomes almost naturally immune to that shit, and they were doing that shit. It was a Republican senator, kept saying that mass herd and immunization. Herd and some shit where everybody you just put people in the area and kind of let that shit itself out. And I believe that they starting that shit, man. I'm telling you, this shit is a science experiment. And people in Texas.
Yeah, but these people that experiment on populations, dog. They actually got people that study this shit. The CDC that told them not to do that shit. And they're like, well, yeah, we're gonna do it anyway because that's what we feel we should do.
Hey, Rocky, why don't you go ahead and jump on in, man? Rocky said, look at Florida guys. They still out there in the clubs. It hasn't stopped. So. Yeah, Rocky, why don't you go ahead and jump on up in here, man? You. Oh, we got Coleman. Got my man Coleman. What's up, Coleman?
But they.
What's up, man?
What's up, Coleman? Joining the conversation on fuck your opinion.
I agree with everything that you guys have been saying so far. It's money. It's all money. It's all capitalism. Everything comes back to capitalism.
That's it.
It is.
And they're gonna fuck people up. They're gonna fuck people up.
Yeah, but it's almost like us making an excuse for it, though, dog. It's still bullshit.
Yeah,
shit needs to be called out.
It's bullshit. It's definitely bullshit, but we just describing the type of bullshit that it is. Like the reason they're doing it, they're doing it to make it seem like it's for the people. That's what we just saying that
we know. We definitely know it ain't for the people, but it just
that shit ain't for the people. That shit.
It's always about money, man. Every move that's made, politics, everything is all money, man. It's all about money. I know people. It's a lot of pressure put on these governors and mayors and presidents to open stuff up.
Shit like that, shit.
Yeah, man.
It's not so much that like saying it's all about money does anything. I joke because, what else are you going to do? Cry? But, you put a face to the villain and it helps you, knowing why these evil people out there do what they do. I think it'd be a little bit worse if at the end of the day, like we didn't know why politicians are just letting the world go to shit. But we know it's money, so it's a little less. I don't know. It's weird, but to me, it's a little less terrifying knowing that it's all about the money.
That's terrifying, dude. That's because my thing is that's just acceptance. That's just you accepting the fact that, fuck it, we might die, but hey, it's all about money. That's bullshit.
Yeah, but the essence of it is satirical because what can you do?
What you mean? What can you do? That's when you talk to the ignorant people that don't want to vote and everything else. That's when you talk about that because all these people that are making these decisions were voted in. Every one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they believe.
But it's also people. But it's also people that want stuff open too. So it's also people with different point of view. So it's like, it's like a no-win situation,
right?
They really believe in these people. Yeah, of course.
Kids be wanting shit all the time, but you sometimes tell the motherfuckers no.
Right, I get you, but it's politics. I get what you said. Hey, politics ain't straight up. It's never. It's hold on, Rocky.
Right.
Rocky about to join in, man.
Whoever that governor is, man. If they ain't getting rid of that motherfucker,
hey, what's up, Rock?
That's crazy all the time, but you tell the motherfuckers.
Right, I get
what's up?
So Rocky, what you were saying about the opening NY? What you were saying?
So I just want to make it clear. What I'm saying is that we up here in New York watching because we are strictly banned. I mean, we got masks on, we got gloves on. You can't do anything around here. And so what I'm trying to say is that the whole country is looking at Texas and seeing how this thing goes. That's what we're waiting to see if the numbers rise, which I think they will. But at the same token,
They rising.
We got to see what's going on. We can't. Yeah. How long are we gonna do this for? How long are we gonna sit here and do this for?
Yeah, you're right. I see. Hey, I see the argument from both sides because at some point it's gonna have to. But I think it should be. I think it should be a gradual. Yeah, I think it should be a gradual. But I think Texas going from 25 to 100. Like it's like no. Like
1,000%.
And that's the jump where it's crazy. Like get the 50% first, work the 50,
25%, 50%, so on and so forth. But here's another thing I'll throw at you guys because I'm that kind of guy. So I heard the brother over there earlier talk about 500,000 people died. 500,000 people died from H1N1. Did we have a lockdown?
Hell no.
So why are we having a lockdown right now? 519,000 people died from H1N1. 520, I believe it is, died from COVID.
Like I said,
what'd you say, Chris?
Hold on a second. Let me put this on my damn computer because I got.
He trying to get comfortable. He want to get comfortable.
Like I said, in response to that, I mean, this shit is. If somebody was going to have to take it, somebody's going to do
somebody
it.
Got to take. Somebody has to be strong enough to take it. I see it from both sides. I mean, I do. I definitely see it from both sides.
Places like Florida, a lot of places down south were already open. People were doing, as you can see from bike weeks and whatever. Everybody was going down there. They doing what
when I was
doing.
down south. When I was down south, it looked like it was open to me. Like I mean, down south looked like it's completely open. So hold on, Chris. Let me get you in, man.
And then you got.
So what was that?
Which one? Oh, about the people from this H1N1.
Did he make a comparison, comparing this to something else? Is what we said.
H1N1. He talking about you, Rocky. What you were saying about the H1N1, Rocky? Because I think he was transitioning to his desktop.
Back in 2009, the H1N1 pandemic killed 575,000 people. Was there a lockdown at that time?
So H1N1 was it was equally as it transported the people, it shut shit down. People died this quickly. If I pull it up, that many people died in 11 months.
I'm looking at the number here, and it shows that
this is all in America now.
Okay. So we're going worldwide. We're going
worldwide because we can all find facts, but when it comes down to COVID, like you're saying we should have never locked down. We should have just been wide open.
Asking why didn't we lock down?
That's apples and oranges, dog. We're talking about what's going on right now. This is past where people have died quickly, especially older people, and you're talking about maybe we shouldn't even lock down. I mean, how is that the answer?
Again, I didn't say we should not have locked down. I asked
that's what you're insinuating.
But I'm saying, so let's put it to you like this then. I get that people have died. I'm looking at where the numbers are and what this governor is talking about in regards to there hasn't been this significant amount of deaths in the past 4 months because they have learned and they've treated the virus.
Have you looked at any of the reports where they had? Because see, I watched a report where a nurse that works in one of the hospitals taught this in Texas.
Okay,
they said they just got to the point where they don't have bodies covered up in the hallways, and they're not bringing refrigerator trucks. They say they just got to the point where they can put people in the morgue. So they're saying we're transitioning down. Still got bodies everywhere, but they transitioning down. Now the fool just want to open shit up with no mask.
No, again, listen.
She's basically saying it's going to go right back to what it was.
Should go at a 25, 50, 75, and so on.
But just listen, there's governors talking and there's medical people that talk.
Right.
Medical people. We all listen to our doctors any other time. But when them motherfuckers say, hey, you need to lock some shit down, this all comes down to the government not taking care of the country. Now we're just trying to find, we're fighting all this other stuff, but it roots from the fact that the government should be taking care of us.
And a part of that,
they want to take care of all this other crap with they rich, all that money they want to take care of.
And to light into that, it is fact in that, and that's the underlying part. It's the part of, okay, we have to start. I guess you consider a Roman blackout of this disease. We're gonna just let certain areas brown out. We're gonna we're gonna just keep throwing this shit out here because they know, even though they're supposed to have the money and the budget and everything else fucking together to actually sustain us as American people, because that's what our fucking money's supposed to do, but we paying taxes and whatever the fuck.
We pay taxes.
Right. So since the government actually itself is being exposed as not being able to, as he's saying, take care of the people as it's supposed to. So the only way we can do that is by starting lifting curfews and mandates to have because I'm sure they know it's going to be a drop-off point of fatality. And then looking at that, like, let's start the fatalities because we got to see what's the drop-off point of full exposure. And that's what they're doing.
Yeah. This isn't the first time.
It's the truth. Go ahead, Coleman.
That's the truth.
This isn't the first time we've opened things back up. I mean, if the question is, will opening things back up work? We have past records that shows that didn't work. Not to mention, we're in a time where there's like mutated versions of the virus that spread a lot faster. Like
they got those
so like I know that it's been a long time, and we like, but I mean, I want to stay on point. We know, like, we've already, like, if this is an experiment, if doing experiments proves things, we're doing an experiment we've done a million times. And you could even go on local scales. You could go, like, my hometown. I live in an area in Oregon where one of the counties is opened back up, and big surprise, cases are going back up. They want to open schools back up, and they keep trying to, but every single time they're like, oh, surprise, cases went back up again. We didn't know. Like, no, like, and I don't want to sound like I'm angry. I'm very emotional, but I'm saying, I also, yeah, like, I would say, like, we've already proven that opening things up isn't going to work. There's logical infrastructure of, like, vaccines and fucking money aid that will help, and that's like the sad thing is that's the only thing that's gonna stop this. Like, we can't.
The good news I've heard is that they got they said by the end of April that they'll have enough vaccine for everybody because they had that Johnson & Johnson one got approved. So, but they still don't know about the variant shit though.
I was about to ask that. So my question for you guys then is the vaccine the answer?
I just got vaccinated. I mean, I got to get my second one in 2 weeks. But I mean, flu. Y'all remember the two that happened with Obama? There was two, and I forgot what they were, but they hit, and they were supposed to be bad. But the CDC took care of it, and we never even worried about the shit. It never got crazy because we did exactly what we're supposed to do. You put an administration in that don't do shit, and now we got 500,000 people dead because of it. And almost everybody knows somebody that has had an issue or got it or had a death in the family. I mean, it's ridiculous, man. And now you about to open up a whole state, one of the biggest states we got. You're going to open up that state. And
it's definitely people there. Like
that shit, Texas about to be, I mean, I got a lot of family in Texas. They said they're going to still have their mask on. But there's going to be plenty of people going out. I mean, I mean, that's what people do, dog. And it's your government saying, okay, it's cool, go ahead and go out. All the motherfuckers going to get sick. Hospitals.
I think you should still. I think you should still take the precautions until something is under control. So I think taking the mask off. I think you should still take the same precautions.
But even people listen to their government though, dog. You don't remember when Trump told the motherfuckers to drink bleach, and motherfuckers was asking if they drink bleach. Right. I mean, people listen.
They do, but I know, but I think people should still take the same precautions until it's really figured out. And I don't think that I mean the vaccination. I mean, how many of y'all has had the you said you had it, Chris? Yeah. Did any of you have the Did you get the vaccination on Rocky?
No, sir.
No.
What about you, Coleman? Coleman, you get it?
Yeah, I only got it because I'm a veteran, so that's the only reason I asked.
I have to wait. I'm under 40, so I have to wait. I'm under 40, but because I have Crohn's disease, which is in whatever, it's some version of a pre-existing condition or whatever, I can schedule as soon as May. I can start scheduling. because of my age.
And
my mom and dad
I haven't taken
just
a shot.
signed up, and they're gonna get theirs.
Wendy Williams, stupid ass. Hey, Wendy Williams, stupid ass, was just on Dr. Oz and said she's not even getting. You got folks say they not even getting this shit. Like I ain't get that shit.
Do whatever the hell she wants to. I'm good with it. Let her ass go get it and go somewhere.
Hey, do y'all plan? Do the fellas that haven't taken it? Do y'all plan on taking the shot or what? What y'all doing?
Yeah.
I'm glad Johnson came out with a one-shot deal because I don't like needles. So that whole Moderna 2 series, that kind of
I'm getting it.
I actually don't plan on taking the shot, man. I don't plan on taking it.
For real?
Yeah, I'm not taking the shot, man.
Yeah, I mean, because I got people like everybody got people they want to see. My mama got it. Shit.
Yeah,
if it's good enough for my mama, it's good enough for me. I'm gonna take it.
Why wouldn't you take it, man?
I'm kind of with you because I'm kind of with you a little bit because I want to see.
Yeah, I'm actually in the midst of. I be driving Uber. I'm in the midst of it a lot too. I keep my hands clean. I take all the precautions. I wear masks. I'm just saying, me taking a shot, I will have to wait to see how it turns out. To be honest, but same thing with Texas opening, and like probably what Rocky's saying, they're waiting. What you about to say, Chris?
Man, I don't get what you're saying. So what are you waiting to see? So you got people. So this is what I'm saying about listening to doctors. You got the CDC saying if you get both shots, it's 95% effective.
So where he get those numbers from though? Where's the 95% from? Like the test is right now. The test is happening right now, dude. When them numbers when the real numbers come in after the test they taking right now. I'm not even saying that I was thinking because
you seriously think that they put a vaccine out and never just didn't test it? They just said it'll work. That's what we said.
I'm just saying they're giving you real data off of. I mean, like everybody just started taking a shot. Like, where's this data coming from? Like, it's not based on. Go ahead.
In the development, I listen to a lot of doctors on podcasts because I didn't know a lot about this when the COVID first hit. But for a vaccine to actually become as wide as it is, it has to go through a series of tests. Where like first they test it, like first they're like, cool, this thing might work. So they test it on 10 people. And if that passes the threshold, then they test it on like 100 people. And if it passes the threshold of, when I say threshold, I mean like side effects and shit. And then it's passed on to 1,000. Right. And, there's the possibility that something long-term hasn't popped up yet. But as far as like the reporting data shows right now, numbers are good. Numbers are good. Really, like there's barely any side effects. And
I'm not against the vaccine whatsoever. So let me state that I'm not against it, but I'm kind of like with the female thing. It's my body, right? I get to do what I want to my body. So
right. That's what I'm saying. It's like I've never taken the flu shot. Right. I mean, that's my choice. I don't have nothing against they have their reasons for why this person take it, this person take it. I'm just saying it's my choice not to take it. I don't think
but you know another issue. Okay. So let me ask you this, Don. Let me ask you this. When it comes to your children, because now, it's going to become a part of our culture as human beings and civilization that people are going to start getting immunized with this shit and vaccinated at early ages. They're going to try to just eradicate this shit. So what happens when your children got to go to school and a part of their, because everybody got to get shots to go back to school, or once schools start opening and they start regulating, would you want to send your child to school with kids who parents refusing for them to get a shot? And
my kids ain't taking a shot either. My kids ain't taking a shot either. So yeah, my kids not taking a shot either. I mean, I deal with that when we get there.
Question for both of y'all that use this, it's my body thing. Y'all don't look at that as a selfish response because you can actually affect other people because you can be a carrier.
You said we can affect other people.
Yeah, dude, you can be a carrier. You can have it and give it to other people and be
so basically you saying the vaccination is the answer. So I think that question was asked. So you saying the vaccination is the answer. That's you basically saying you saying it's the answer.
So I got
to get to
it's not the
what do you think happened to stuff like measles and what was the other one?
Smallpox and all that.
What happened, dude. Once you vaccinate, as generations keep coming, it eradicates it. If you decide not to if you don't vaccinate, you can still be a carrier and you can give it to other people. This is one of those things that you can't say, well, I don't want to get it, but then you can give it to somebody else and affect them. There's been plenty of stories. There's been plenty of stories where these people go out to the clubs, go to the stupid COVID party.
I hear what you're saying, man.
Kill their damn grandparents. I mean, that's what I'm saying.
I hear what you're saying, man, but you still got to take the precautions regardless, man. Like I'm taking the precautions regardless.
Well, you're not gonna do that the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm taking precautions. Yes, I am. Hey, but I'm just saying, if you
better have a mask on the rest of your life.
I'm gonna be wearing the mask, Joe. I'm gonna be a germaphobe the rest of my life. Like it's people that's been like that, but we used to look at them like they was weird. I'm gonna be like shit. I'm
having my with his glove and the mask on.
Yeah, you gotta have it on the rest of your life, bro.
Hey, but listen, most people will.
I want to say that on the point that was just made, you can't overlook the fact that at the same time that anti-vaccination is becoming popular, a lot of these things that were eradicated are starting to pop back up. You can't overlook that's happening at the same time. And like what was being said, it's not just the morality isn't just how is this going to affect my body. The morality is now more than just I get to choose my body. It is there's a thing that is being proven to be really effective that will stop me from being able to give the vaccine to people who haven't gotten it yet, or who there's that kind of morality. And nobody can force you to do anything, but that does become like, it's not so much just about how do I want to react. It's more about it's funny because this COVID vaccination thing is kind of forcing people to realize like we're all in this boat together.
Well, dude, but you know one thing that's funny? They've been doing this in like Tokyo and shit. If you play games, you'll always see they have a mask on. Mm-hmm. Whenever they have any respiratory anything, they always put a mask on to not spread it.
Yeah,
that's a true country because they're looking out for everybody else. Their numbers are way lower.
And you know what? Here in America, and I want to say this, that mask point is another topic. Just a quick something I want to get into. Psychologically, we've become to be a bit programmed with the mask. I feel more comfortable now in public with the motherfucker on than with it not on. I don't even after I'm vaccinated, I would still wear that motherfucker. Because if my wife say, "Yo, baby, let's go to the movies," I don't give a fuck if I'm in, once I'm vaccinated or not. If I'm sitting in the movie theater, even if it's up to half capacity, I think I'm gonna still wear my fucking mask and sit at least 2 or 3 seats. For real, I've been so this shit has really programmed me mentally. I mean,
that shit like your wallet. That shit, it's like your wallet now, man. Your wallet, your keys. Like, oh shit, I forgot my mask. I'm saying it's like, you.
My wife did oh shit, let's turn around.
You get out the car, you back in there. Shit,
it's become a part of life now. I mean, just think. A year ago, how many of us were this much of a germaphobe? I mean, as a nation.
I wasn't. And then you realize how much you put your hands in your face. Like you realize that shit. Like after that, you like, damn, I keep touching my face. What the fuck? Like you notice how
But like me and my wife are gonna be vaccinated, and people like we used to always have get-togethers. Motherfuckers be like, oh, man, we're gonna come to the house, and we'd be like, well, we're gonna be okay. You can come to the house. Hey, I don't know. We gonna be good. I don't know how you gonna be.
That's what I'm saying, man. That shit is going to change. Step, I understand what you guys say about that vaccination shit, but it's going to become almost like not even racism. Whatever ism, vaccinationism. People are going to be like, you been vaccinated? Nah, whoa. Hey, get that motherfucker one glass. No, anyway, get that motherfucker McDonald's cup or something out the can.
They're gonna have us in the sewer, man. They're gonna have the people that's not taking the shot. They're gonna put us in the sewer like Demolition Man.
Hey, y'all gonna have the colored entrance.
We're gonna be another color.
Yeah. I was gonna say that. They gotta come in the back door of the club. Y'all roped off all that shit. They gonna be like, you ain't vaccinated? Nah, bro, you gotta go around the back. All the flat alcohol and shit. Yeah, man. Y'all don't want that shit, man. Hey.
That's some funny shit right there.
Hey man, thank y'all for coming by. We had some other topics and shit we supposed to get into, but as always, man, it gets so good on this motherfucker that we can roll on and on. You know,
my wife like, oh, you go straight on. Look, y'all gonna have me in trouble. Let me go.
Hey, thanks for coming out, hey bro, and just being on the show, man, and dropping some knowledge, man, and giving your opinion,
appreciate it, man.
Appreciate it.
Hey, Kristen been on the last 3 or 4 shows, man. That's what's up, man. Okay. Appreciate it, man. We keep getting them started, man. We throw something out there. That he got it.
I ain't seen the hood Skip Bayless. As long as I don't see him, I'm good.
He have internet problems right now, man. He got to get his internet. He got to get his internet in order, man. I don't know what's going on with his internet.
Cut that shit off for the bullshit he be saying. They cut it.
Hey, y'all want to stick around? We got a couple of more. Y'all fellas want to stick around for less? We got a couple of other wild. They might not be as deep.
What you want to roll with, Dan? Because I mean, we ain't gonna be able to squeeze everything.
What you got left? Just give me a quick rundown. We see what we going.
We got the Adidas social distance. Mm-hmm. I mean, we got the Austin, Texas football players having to say the eyes of Texas to appease donors and fans. Travis Scott, rate. I mean, we probably could hold on to Travis Scott, but yeah, we could do the Adidas.
Give me one. Shoot us one.
Let's do this Adidas, and then we'll see if we got more time.
What the fuck is going on here? Yeah, okay. Give me that. Yeah, we got to go. Let's lighten it up. What the fuck is going on here? This is something. One of our segments where we just like to put something out the wackiest, wildest shit we got out of news media today, and be like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah.
So here,
what's going?
These are the first Adidas made that are, I think, 6 meters long.
What?
This is one tennis shoe that look at Don. I don't know if you could fucking give him a close up of that motherfucker.
What are those?
Hardcore.
Yo, these Adidas are 6. I think it's 6 meters long. It's almost like 2 feet of shoe, and you actually the social distance Adidas. This guy here is Tommy Cash. Adidas worked with him. He's some new hot hip hop producer. And Adidas working with him, I guess, to give him his own product. And this dude helped Adidas come up with one Adidas shoe that is about the size of I would say 2 foot long home. They look like one of the motherfucking subs that they have at like.
It look like a sub. It look like a black and white sub, man.
Yeah. Like some shit they have at a football party or something for the Raiders.
Yeah, it look like the old school sub.
This by far is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my
life. Yeah. And he looked dumb. He looked dumb as hell just posing with that shit. Like
he happy because
there's no way he taking a step. Like I don't even know how he moves in this, man.
Collecting a check from Adidas. He all right.
Right. That's what I was thinking.
On your wall.
Hey, he's saying, why did I sign up for this shit?
Hey, he just collected a check with it. And listen, he has to stand that way because there's no way that he would be able to squat and have both his legs in front of him and maintain balance. He was going to roll backwards every time. Adidas unveils their longest tennis shoe ever. Maybe they were trying to break some world record for a tennis shoe.
Man, this is man.
Pause.
My thing. Wait a minute.
You didn't even say what I want to say. Pause.
Yeah, I got them new Adidas.
Hey, listen.
You got on two
Dude, what kind of fucking shoebox is this? This is coming in shit like a pair of skis or something. What the fuck shoebox does this come in? This shit like comes in a casket. It look like your shoebox look like a baby casket when they bring it out.
I'm just gonna point out.
You would put this on your wall and hope that no one ever asks you to put these shoes on. Ridiculous.
It could definitely be a collector's item.
I don't know if you guys see it though. The black one is bigger.
Oh man. I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready for that one. That was a good one. That was a good. Hey,
yeah, that definitely
for
was
$1
a
million,
good one, man.
you couldn't take one step in them motherfuckers. But like
Yeah,
I
you
said,
can't.
man, hey,
It's no way you can walk. You can't walk in these Jones, man. There's no
hey
way.
Coleman, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Hey Coleman, I don't even think Run DMC will mount these motherfuckers on their wall. I don't even know that because you would buy them in like a collector's item. I don't know if I could. I would have to really be like one of those artists that's into that real super modern art, whatever the fuck it's called, where I just got 2 long ass leather Adidas hanging up on my fucking mantle when you come in the house. Like, but anyway,
yeah, Warhol type stuff.
Yeah, that was some wild shit. I mean,
I wanna know what the marketing guy thought. Like, I wanna be in the room when they come to the guy who's gonna write the commercial and write all the marketing ads, and they're like, "Hey, here's the idea. Write a bunch of reasons why people should buy this." And I just want to be there to see
that's fashion.
His surprise.
I don't even know how to. Hey, could you imagine in a fashion show, you can't even walk. They gotta actually put them on the motherfucker's feet, and 2 other motherfuckers gotta carry him out, put him on the runway, and then pick him up and carry him back off just to have the fucking shoe shown. But anyway, that's why I love people.
They're stretch rollerblades. You put wheels on them, and they're stretch rollerblades.
I love people, man.
That's crazy,
I love
man.
It. What's this right here, Don? We got
this next one is UT Austin football players say they were forced to stay on the field for the eyes of Texas to appease angry donors and fans. And it says the football players said the athletic officials in a meeting with the players after the Oklahoma game referenced emails from donors who said the protest could impact their job prospects after graduating. So they threatened them. That's tough.
We know who those donors. They give the word donors, so they don't want to say angry white men. They just gonna say the rich, angry old white guys was like, hell no, they're not gonna stand there and disrespect our great state of Texas with this song, and so they just decided to fucking make them stand out there, huh?
Yeah, it's like they school. It's like their school song, man. That's that song that the eyes of Texas is the school song or something for Austin.
I don't even know what the school song is. Is the school song considered somehow racist or has some form of bigotry in it?
I do believe so.
I think it was in the news about that, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, some people don't want. And yeah, and I don't think some people want to. Yeah, and that's why some people don't even want to be on the field with it. But they saying if they making them. You know what I'm saying?
My question is, why the fuck you going to play for the school? Why you going to play?
Yeah. See, that's another. Now, the argument that could be like ain't nobody else offering you a scholarship, so it might be I mean that could be the reason, but yeah, I do remember something about this song.
Go play for the Oregon Ducks. Go play for these fucking bucks. You know what I mean? That you know. And what you got, right, Rocky? I'm sorry. You got anything you want to add to this one here?
No. Like I said, people threaten you with your job and your school and your scholarship. You gotta sometimes, bite the bullet.
Damn.
You think you gotta bite the bullet, man? Like you gotta bite it?
Yeah, that's what they're doing. That's what the kids had no choice of doing, right? They had to bite the bullet.
They told them. Yeah, right. They told them you gotta bite it, or you're not gonna get hired.
Oh, really?
We're not hard. They basically told them that.
Like,
email.
They got email. Lose your career.
They're like, we're not having any of that Colin Kaepernick shit here, buddy. You better get your ass out on that field.
Colin Kaepernick.
Colin Kaepernick, goddamn Kaepernick shit out here, buddy. You better get your ass on that field. Damn, bro. I mean, hey, like you said, sometimes you got, but the fact that they brought attention to that shit, I think people should go down there and and fight for those guys. The players, both black and white, whoever, they should go down there and they should speak their mind and really let people know. We feel uncomfortable. We don't feel like this should be the thing. If we want us to come down here as black athletes or whatever and play for your school, then we have to feel comfortable too. So if it's certain parts of that shit that they don't like, speak up about that shit. Or don't go on the field. What they gonna do? kick the whole fucking football team off the field.
That's everybody not going to unite. It's going to always be somebody who's worrying about their stock. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to that's a lot of time why people don't stand up, because they worrying about themselves, not the cause. So you know what I'm saying? I can see that.
Should have went to an CU.
Yeah, should. Yeah. You definitely could have got. I mean, if you could play Division One, probably, because a lot of people they be overlooking that. Because if you good, you good.
Switching gears a little bit, but watch what Deion Sanders does. Guarantee you what he's doing out there.
I mean, hell, if they don't run him out of town, shit, they breaking in his car. They down there giving him they giving Deion hell. I mean, damn, it's Deion Sanders. Like, damn, like the hood ain't protecting Deion Sanders. Like, damn, like he trying to do something big for them, and they stealing the stuff. Like, shit, he might be out. He might mess around and end up in Florida State at some point, man, and keep playing around.
Well, you know what? You know what? With us in our culture, honestly, that's our trial by fire. If you stick in there and you show that you still dedicated through all the bullshit that we might put our people through at times, then that shows that you're a real one, and you really, that shit is just material. You trying to teach everybody that shit really don't mean anything. Let's move on. You know what I'm saying? Don't pack up your shit and leave. If you got to go through a certain amount of shit to kind of get your stripes, get your stripes.
Yeah, you sent me this with Wildin' Out, man. What's up with the Wildin' Out?
Oh yeah, Nick. Well, Nick Cannon got what's his ranking Spider-Man movies? Nick Cannon, he's going back to Wildin' Out. He's going back to hosting the show, and he had a fallout with Viacom and MTV
Viacom.
because his anti-Semitic views or comments or whatever the fuck, and so. They tried to first hire some other guys to fill his spot and take over his show, and they wouldn't do it. So they went back and they got the Nick, and I guess they worked it out. And then they're coming out with a newer season of Wildin' Out. Me, I think if I was Nick Cannon, I'd have been
I wouldn't do it.
Fuck your
I wouldn't do it. Yeah, I wouldn't do it. You know, Chappelle just got his money from Chappelle's show finally. He stood up.
Here's what I say with that though. I hear you where you say don't do it, but look at what Nick has done for the people that's been on his show. I think that's why he's going. These guys ain't, they haven't gotten an opportunity without Nick.
But I was on. I was on the opposite side of that. I was saying they should have took the money. I would have talked to Nick and I would have told them that. I mean, I would have when they was offering them to do the show. I would have talked to Nick and I would have done the show. I would have took the money. Like I would.
DC was a real one because they gave him paper. He went on Power and said they gave him big paper to go take his place. Mm-hmm. He said, "Nah, I'm not doing it to the big homie." So
I respect that, but I said I would have if Nick would have gave me the okay, I would have did it. I mean, and
I would have told them because them took my peoples and went and started another fucking show with another channel, and I don't give a fuck if it was called We Ain't Wild or whatever the fuck. But I'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna show you where the fucking power lies. I ain't gonna keep that funky ass show.
Yeah, the problem is he don't fully own that shit. So that's the problem.
My thing is the power in the people. If his people were willing to be that loyal to him, he could have took those same people, that same core group of people,
and did something else
with that.
Can't do it. Contracts, brothers. Contracts.
They'll sue for a variation. They'll sue probably for a variation of it. They couldn't call that shit wild. Nick Cannon goes wild. They can't do that.
Yeah. They can't do that. Wilding with Nick.
Nah.
He got one of Chappelle. He got a Chappelle deal. Nothing in his name or likeness. They basically took the Nick Cannon name.
It's like Cosby show. Cosby. You can't. I'm just saying. I thought you could do that. I thought you could spin that joint off. Sanford is son. Sanford. I thought you could spin them joints off when it ain't. Just, I mean that's crazy. That's crazy.
That's shady.
Wilding with Nick.
We got like maybe a minute left. Step, my man. Step.
Yeah, you been calling Step. You been calling Step the whole show, man.
That was my because I'm so used to my dog. My you know what I'm saying, my right hand. It's like I'm dishing. When I go off, it's like right Stockton them alone. Well,
we got 50 seconds, man. What you got, man? What y'all anybody got something before we check out, man? Because we got 50 seconds, man.
I say I'm proud of my fam, man.
Hey,
got together with it. I just want to say congratulations. Keep pushing, keep grinding, make moves, man.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you, bro. Hey, as long as you keep rocking with us.
You can. When you asked me about the bongo drums on my wall the very first time, your voice was robot and I couldn't hear you. This is a solid body electric ukulele that I made when I was younger.
A fucking ukulele.
Hey, yo, we got 10 seconds, man. Hey, thank y'all for checking us out.
I'll show you this next time more. Bye, guys.
We'll see y'all.
Hey, thank y'all for rocking with us. We signing out.